Hey everybody, it's me, Janitria from Fancy Skin. I'm coming back with a follow-up video regarding Brazilian waxing. That video got viewed over 1,000 times, which is super cool, and I'm super excited that at least 1,000 people got to know a little bit more about the science of waxing. So I got a lot of questions in my inbox regarding a few more things, so I just wanted to break it down a little bit further for you guys. So the first thing is I got a lot of questions about ingrowns and razor burns. So let me just tell you that when you wax and you remove the skin, remember what I was telling you, you remove it all the way down to the subcutaneous layer or the dermis of the skin. It pulls out essentially the bulb or papilla of the hair. It removes all of that, which makes hair grow back less, right? And also thins it out. So since we're removing all of this, you're less likely to get ingrowns. So if you suffer from massive ingrowns or if you suffer from razor burns, you will definitely see a significant difference once you start getting waxed, because we're not just cutting it off at the top right here at the epidermis layer, which is the top layer of skin. We're removing it all the way down to the bottom layer of skin, and it takes longer to grow back. So it results in a smoother skin surface. Also results in the hair actually curling back inside and causing an ingrown hair, because essentially an ingrown hair is when the hair comes out of the follicle and curls its way back inside a follicle or another follicle and develops a redness, swelling, or a pus around it because there's a little infection around it. So since we are waxing and we're taking everything up and out, you're least likely to get ingrowns. And since you're not shaving as much, you don't have to worry about those pesky razor burns as well. So that definitely helps with ingrowns. I'm not saying that it's going to stop them completely, but you will see a significant difference with the ingrowns. The next thing I want to discuss is exfoliation. People were asking about exfoliation. Should you exfoliate? Yes, we have dead skin cells all over our body, so it is a good thing to exfoliate the skin. The vaginal area is skin, so you want to make sure you're removing those dead skin cells, which also helps with the ingrowns. So if you're constantly exfoliating the skin a couple of times a week, the hair won't curl back over as easily back into that follicle because you're kind of lifting it up and out. Okay, the next thing is the different types of wax. So there's several different types of waxes on the market. I use a hard wax and a soft wax. It's depending on your skin type. I have several different ones that I use depending on your skin type. I don't use the same one for everybody if I don't need to. So if you have a more of a sensitive skin type, I'll be able to use a more sensitive wax. If you don't, then I have a different type of wax for that as well. If you have a lot of little short tiny baby hairs, I have a wax for that as well. So I have, a few different brands and a few different types of waxes to use to get you the results that you're looking for. So my goal is to remove every single hair that I can see off of that area for you so you can feel better. All right, and also the summer heat. I just want to address that really quickly because, as we all know, hair holds sweat and hair holds odor. It is 110 degrees outside today. So if you have a lot of vaginal hair, that means you're going to sweat most likely, and that means sweat carries odor, especially stress sweat carries odor. So if you are just feeling kind of icky and hot all over, a good thing to do is get your Brazilian wax so that at least you don't have to worry about the ickiness and the sweat developing in that area, potentially causing a yeast infection. So I'm just going to be honest about that. So if you remove the hair, you'll have less likely to have anything develop down in that area if you are a person that sweats a lot. Now, not everybody does. Not everybody has to worry about that. But if you're prone to it, that'll be a good way to kind of remove all that so you can have one less thing to worry about. And also the last question that I got, which is pretty funny, is, what if we're friends, or what if I know you and then, I really don't want you to see that area of my body? Let me just be honest. I have waxed over 500 women, and I do not remember what your vagina looks like. I just don't. I don't keep them locked in my memory. Your esthetician doesn't keep it locked in her memory. All we see is hair. So if you're worried about somebody like seeing you down there, trust me, we don't keep it locked in our memory. We only see hair. We're only professionally looking at the hair. So don't worry about that. Just be at ease, just like a doctor's appointment. You go in, you go out. They see it in and out every day. So do we. We don't keep it burned in our memory. So you should feel totally comfortable coming to one of us to go to get this taken care of. So don't worry about that. And I think that's all I have for you today, guys. So if you want to come into Fancy Skin, I'm located in Plano, Texas. My Brazilians, I am home of the $40 Brazilian wax, which is the lowest on the market. I also do Waxy Wednesdays, so all waxes, including Brazilians, are 10% off on Wednesday. So if you want to come in for that, come on in and see me once every 4 weeks. I'll get you taken care of, or go visit your local esthetician now that you have all this good news and good information about the science behind waxing. So if you guys have any more questions, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Have a blessed day.